All right, we're here with Pat Jensen, fifth-year redshirt senior for the Lights program. I gave him a little bit of background about the criteria for this course and what we're working on, and we were asked to come up with a problem, and something that I've found in my first year is the amount of paperwork that we have, and why not have an app that kind of controls everything. And I figured, who else better to ask than a guy who's been in the program for 5 years, kind of knows the ins and outs of the program, and what would be beneficial. So I asked Pat, do you agree that that's an issue with all the paperwork that we have and timing with trying to correlate schedules with the coaches, so you guys are on the same timetable, and getting things lost, or if guys are just making it up? Do you agree that that's an issue within the program?
Yes, I definitely think it's an issue, and that it would be a great benefit to have an app where we can plug our stuff in. When Coach Aker's not around, sometimes it's easier to get our score up on the leaderboard, find out where we're at, find out where everybody else is at, and just being competitive, it's nice to have that instant feedback.
So I told Pat, and you can tell now, I told him a little bit about the idea of the app, and there's an app called Athletic Cloud out there that basically all it does is gives the workouts, or gives any type of sheet that the guys need to fill out in electronic form, and they can fill it out to make sure that it all goes into one site. There's not loose papers running around, no chances to get lost. And Pat, does everybody on the team have a smartphone?
Yes.
Yes. So that might have been one of the issues, that maybe kids don't have a smartphone to use this, but realistically, every kid now does. Is this something that you see as something like realistic that we would use within the program?
Yeah, I definitely think so. And even if a kid didn't have a smartphone, they have an iPhone that has access to Wi-Fi or something that they can upload their scores on. Another area that could be very beneficial, and this is summertime when we're not together, we could get the workout, see it on our phone, do it, check in somewhere on Facebook so we know that each other's doing it, holds us all accountable. They could really benefit and help us in doing our workouts and seeing the results of the workouts once game time comes.
Awesome. And then we spoke a little bit about this earlier, but if you're a college athlete, you're by nature a pretty competitive person, or else you wouldn't be playing college athletics. How important is the immediate feedback part of the app, where you upload your score and you just shot? You're all filled with adrenaline because you just got done working out, and you want to compare with your teammates to see how you're doing.
Nobody likes to lose, so everyone wants to win. And when you can see the results and see how you did, you're going to try and shoot your best every day and work on your craft to get better at, so you are winning. And there's a lot of competition between teammates, especially when you're around each other all year in situations like that. And nobody likes to lose or have somebody get outshot by a teammate, so it could be very beneficial and helpful. For sure.
One thing that I noticed when in our preseason, when we're going over all our shooting workouts and stuff, and you guys tell me your scores and whatnot, but it only gets posted twice throughout the whole semester. I think even in summer, you sign a new recruit, you get him his profile on this app. The returning guys aren't going to want to finish lower than the returner, or than the new guy, but the new guy also is going to want to make sure that he's keeping track with all the returners. So I think it's something that we can use, as people just enter the program, and summer's huge, making sure guys are actually doing their stuff. So final question, your fifth-year guy, can you think of any specific, you don't need to use names or anything, but teammates, that this would have been a helpful app to have, where you really can trust that guys are doing it because they have to check in, they have to upload their scores, or else we know.
Yeah, I think just the thing about letting your teammates down, nobody wants to let their teammates down, and if you are not checking in, you're letting your teammates down, and all the teammates know, so it's something that kind of, in a way, almost forces you to do it or get left behind. And nobody wants to be that guy that's not helping the team out, move forward. Nobody wants to be an anchor on a team. They want to help move the team forward. So, yeah, it definitely would have been beneficial.
Right on. Well, again, this is Pat Jensen, 5th-year redshirt senior for the Lights, and I wanted to tell him about the app and see what he thought, and some good info. All right, thanks, Pat.
No problem.